lights on or not?
No.
So that green light doesn't
That's
show.
most lights.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another vlog. Today, I'm driving. Jason's sitting there. There he is.
I'm here as well.
Just check for me that I don't go into anything. So today, I'm going to take you with... I'm going to take you with to come grocery shopping with me. Obviously, as I explained before, we don't do monthly groceries anymore. We only do weekly. It just works out better for us. It's easier to stick to the budget, the food budget, if we do it weekly versus monthly. But we do have quite a few things that we need to get for this week because we ran out of some stuff recently, like Tabasco, those kind of things that you don't buy every week. So anyway, yeah, so it's pretty rainy today, hence wearing like a jacket and stuff. It's very cold in Cape Town. I feel like this is the first this kind of day we've had this year that looks like this.
Yeah.
Very rainy, not too cold. It's not like super cold yet, but it's very wet outside and windy and stuff. So that's why it's also so bright in the car. So anyway, I'm going to take you along with us shopping. I think we're only going to Woolies. I don't think we're going to a Checkers. I'm not sure yet. Maybe there might be like one or two things that we would rather get at Checkers than we would get at Woolies. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so we are back. We tried to go super early. I think we went just past 9, but the shops kind of got busy quite quickly. So yeah, I don't like when it's like that, hence us trying to go super early, but yeah. So we just popped into Woolies and then quickly we went to Clicks and then we went to Miss Fry's home quickly and to another candle shop, which I'll show you what I've got there. But yeah, so I'm just gonna run through our groceries for the week. Yeah, like I said, we find that buying weekly just works out a little bit better for us than monthly. So the haul isn't that big, but yeah, we got some nice things which I'm very excited about. So let's jump into it. I am going to read the prices to you just because these are quite helpful, I find, when I watch these kind of videos. So I'm just going to read not all of the prices, but if we got like a deal or whatever the case may be. So let's get into it. So I tested it out now. I think in the last or the previous, I can't remember, vlog, I mentioned that I don't agree with going to buy food when you're full, because then you kind of are not very inspired and like want to like try new things, and you end up really buying just like stuff. And that's fine for some people, but for me, I need to be in a vibe where I'm kind of hungry, because you know, then I can picture, you know, what I can make with the certain things and whatever the case may be. Whereas when I'm like full and I just ate, when we go, I'm like, cool, grab the basics and let's go. And then I'm kind of setting myself up for failure within the week, because then I don't really have any meals planned and so on. Anyway, so we went super early, didn't have breakfast before we went, and I feel like it went fine. So let's just jump into it. I have my slippy of what we paid for the things. So I'm going to start off, I'll just kind of lift the stuff up because you can't see, but I'm going to show you everything that we got. So first up, I'm going to start with the cereals. So Jason's been super into cereals lately, like trying different ones. I'm not like a big breakfast person, nor am I a big cereal person, but I do love like Lucky Charms. It's like my favorite cereal, but it's not super healthy. So I usually only eat breakfast like between 10 and 11 in the morning, and it's usually like coconut yogurt and fruits, sometimes oats, sometimes toast, sometimes cereal. I'm not like super iffy about what I'm eating for breakfast. It's more like the time that I choose to eat breakfast. But he's super into trying like different cereals. We have like a whole stash of cereals, and he kind of swaps between them every morning. And for him, it's really important to eat breakfast early. He just feels better if he does that, and a lot of people enjoy that. Anyway, so we just got 2 cereals for him because he's running out of some cereals. So he really enjoys Oaties, and I think, yeah, this is the original Oaties. He really loves this. I'm fine with this. It's good. I don't like the other ones. We tried the chocolate ones, which I didn't like. And then I cannot imagine that I will like the apple, the bubblegum, cream soda, or berry flavored Oaties. So anyway, we got the original one, and then this one, I love Cheerios, and they have the honey Cheerios, and this is the normal multigrain one. So we just got a packet of Cheerios, which I'll also eat. I'm not against Cheerios at all. But then I also got this whole grain breakfast flakes. It's like an all brand, which I got, which I feel like might be more up my alley. And I think this was on a deal or like a discount. Let me just see. Yeah, so the Cheerios was $45.99, the Oaties was $36.99, and then this was originally $41.99, but I got it for $33.99. So there was a R8 discount, if I'm reading this slippy right. But yeah, so there was an R8 discount on this one, and I think there was another like flavor or variety of breakfast flakes that was also on the same promo. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I got for me. Like I said, I don't like to eat the same thing every morning. I mean, I do like coconut yogurt with fruit, so that I can eat, you know, actually straight through. But when I don't like cereal every morning, so I'll most probably change it up. Because that brings me to the next thing that we got, which I'm so excited about. So when we were in the States, when I lived there, and then when we went to holiday there, I love bagels. Jason loves bagels. Bagels and cream cheese is like the best breakfast, lunch, dinner ever, in our opinion. So I remember there we would go to like the grocery store, and you can buy packets of pre-packed bagels. And you get the everything bagel, and the sesame, and the whole wheat, and the normal, and like all of it. And then I've always said to him, like, it's strange because you don't get these in our shops, at least not in the normal grocery shops. But you can go to like bagel restaurants, and there you can get some pre-packed bagels. Anyway, long story short, Woolies now came out with pre-packed bagels. So obviously it was like a no-brainer. I literally just grabbed it off the shelf. I only saw the one flavor, which is the sesame ones. So I don't know if they have other, the everything bagel and all that. But you get a packet of bagels that look like this. Just show you here. And they are quite big. So there is 4 bagels in here. And we paid $34.99. So I mean, I don't really know if that's expensive or it's not, but we might not buy that every week, but it's so nice to know that it's readily available to be able to buy it. So yeah, I'm so stoked about that. That might be one of the things here that makes me the most excited. And then of course, I bought some cream cheese. I do like these containers of cream cheese. So yeah, this always comes in handy. Then next up, I have multi-grain English muffins. Again, something that both of us really like is English muffins, but I do prefer the multi-grain ones. So you can see that. Just that multigrain, and they are, you can't see there, they are pretty thick, so you slice them in half, toast them, you know, put cheese on, cream cheese, just butter, jam, whatever. These things are really good. Then next up, we just got a whole wheat bread. We do like these Tant Anna whole wheat breads. They're just super tasty and they toast really well. So yeah, next up we got the chips deal. So usually these chips are $21.49 and we got them for 15 Rand each. So it's just these flavored chips. So we usually get the flame grilled and then the sea salt flavor. Next up, this is not something that we would normally buy, but this is where it can get dangerous when you're hungry. So I saw these, it's like heat and eat kind of noodle packets. So we got a sweet and sour one, and then we also got a chow mein one, which they are actually quite expensive, to be honest with you. But I love these noodle boxes, and I'm gonna actually have this chow mein one for lunch today. But yeah, so that was just like a nice treat for the two of us. That's not something that we would frequently buy. We can make these things. We don't have to buy that all the time. Then next up, Jason loves Tabasco, like the mild, the green one. I think it's mild. He loves that one. But then we saw this Chipotle one, which I don't know if that's super hot. But anyway, he's gonna try out the Chipotle Tabasco sauce. So let's see how that goes. But usually he's only into like the green one. Next up, we got some more cooking sauce. I've shown this before. I just like grab it because these are so good, so easy to use. We love these cooking sauces. I did use the curry one the other day. I think it was like a Durban curry one. I can't remember. Anyway, it was something like that, which was fine. It wasn't bad at all. But I'd much rather prefer this one. Got one of those. They do sometimes go on special. We've bought them on special before, but this time paid full price because they are that good. Next up, this is an interesting story. Actually made me pretty upset in the shop. But we saw, Save, buy both for 60 Rand, as you can see the sticker there. Anyway, this is the country vegetable soup. I love these soup bags from Woolies, so we got 2. Cool, buy both for 60 Rand, you know, not a bad deal. Get to the pay point, and the lady's like, yeah, actually it's not buy 2 of these. If you read the fine print, it says you have to buy the bag and a packet of ciabatta rolls, then it's 60 Rand. Anyway, so it's fine. We still bought the soup because we really do like it. You can freeze it and so on. But I was like, sure, that's, you know, it's a little bit shaky because surely I'm not the only one that would think that if you buy 2 you get 6, it's for 60 rand. Anyway, so watch out if you see any of these kind of stickers that says something and in the white small print it says something different. So anyway, just wanted to touch on that. Next up we have mushrooms. I just got 2 packets of these. You can't keep them for too long. I do find that they don't last super long, but these are nice, especially if you do the cooking sauce, chicken, that, and some green pepper. Super tasty. That was 2 for 45 rand. So whenever they are on special, we tend to get mushrooms. Anyway, then another thing that we got that was on a deal was pineapple pieces. I have lately been craving pineapple pieces. I mean, I've always loved canned pineapple and normal pineapple as well, but these in anything, I put it on all my food. So anyway, got 2 cans of pineapple. I think other canned stuff was also on special. They were all on a kind of same promo. They were £4.20 discounted on each can. So that's what we got, which is, you know, totally fine. I love to keep these in the cupboard even though they don't last that long, because I would like to eat it out of the tin. Then next up we have these tomato cans. So these are really good when you make kind of anything really, especially the one that has the veggies in it. So I think that this one is pretty like useful because there's already veggies in it and it's already flavored. You chuck this with like chicken, meat, rice, pasta, whatever, and it's done. It's super flavorful. Then we got the Indian one as well, which we like to use in the instant pot when we make curry or like something like that. And then I saw this today, it's a new one, it's the Mexican style tomatoes, which has some chili and spices in it, which I think would be also really good with some corn, mince, you know, that kind of thing. Just so you can see what the tin looks like. That's what it looks like. Anyway, this one is new. So we got those 3 cans. Then we just got a bag of carrots. That's mainly for the bunny. I am on a mission to make hummus again. I've said that a million times and I just don't get to the point of actually making time to make it. But anyway, other than that, Bunny loves carrots. We alternate between green pepper and carrots for treats. Then fruits, just got some nachos again. It was 2 for 40 rand, which is actually not a bad price because they can get super expensive. So yeah, just got 2 bags of nachos, as you know. It's my favorite to eat right now. Then the olives are on special. We like to buy these bags. We don't just buy the bags all the time, but when they are, I think it's 2 for 30 rand, then we purchase these bags of olives. Next up is tomatoes. Buy 2 and save 10 rand. Just got these containers of tomatoes. They are super tasty, and I've mentioned before, not a big tomato fan. You won't say that because I buy canned tomatoes and fresh tomatoes, but these are very nice to snack on. I love it. It's nice for salads and then, you know, to chop up in food. And I did find that these stay fresh for longer. So, you know, because that's like our biggest like fight that we need to fight, is keeping these things fresh or eating them before they actually expire. So got that. And then lastly, just moving on to the meat. We didn't buy a lot of meat. If we buy mince this week, we wouldn't buy mince the next week again. We kind of try to alternate a little bit with meat. But anyway, we just got some sausage. Just nothing fancy, just some sausage. We used to buy the thicker one because it used to always be on special, but I don't want, it just isn't as tasty. I don't like that thick sausage anymore, so we just opted for the thinner one. Then we got some sirloin steak. which also it's $1.69 per kg. We got that. That's more Jason thing than me thing. I don't love steak that we make at home really. I prefer to go out for steak. And then we just got a bulk pack of, you know, crumb chicken breasts. So that's what we got. I love chicken breasts, especially crumbed ones. Put it on a sandwich, I put it in wraps, I'll cut it up, we'll eat it like that, salad. Basically the choices are endless. So then we got a bag of salt. I didn't want the plastic grinder, so we bought the bag of refill, but I don't have a grinder. So I'm looking at, you know, I did look at the Le Creuset ones, I did look at Country Road. I am still a little bit iffy about paying so much, but yeah, I'll still look around. I just want something plain, not like with chrome or gold or anything really, just like white or black or whatever. So yeah, have the salt, don't have the grinder yet. And then moving on to non-food related items. So this is just to wrap up, this is what we have for the week. Obviously these things will last longer than a week. Anyway, so at Clicks I had to get toothpaste, and I think I've mentioned, but I like the charcoal toothpaste a lot, and it is a little bit more expensive than the normal toothpaste, but Clicks had also a deal. I think it's 3 for 2 on their Colgate toothpaste. So I got 3 of these. They just look like that. So just got that. And then I got, I mean, we've been speaking about getting this fluff shaver for a long time, but it looks like this, as you can see. It's just like a little tool like that, and it just takes off all the fluff balls and lint from your fabric. So we have some stuff that makes like little thingies. So we're going to try this out. It needs batteries, so we need to go get batteries for it, or maybe we have some spare batteries, but I will keep you updated as to how this works and if it's really worth the money. It wasn't expensive at all. It was $49.99 for this thing, so it's not expensive, so hopefully it works, fingers crossed. And yeah, the toothpaste was $59.99 for each, but if it's, you know, 2 for 3, then you obviously only pay for the 2. So yeah, so that's that. And then at my surprise home, I took the last one of these super plush blankets. This is very nice, and it's a nice white color. It looks like, you know, comfy for winter, and I'm all about winter and being comfy. So this was the last one. They were sold out for a while, and then I saw one which has like a rib tag, but anyway, and then I was like, cool, I'm gonna grab the last one. And it was only $2.99, which I feel is not a bad price for, you know, what it is. But yeah, so I got this, and I'm 110% this afternoon gonna eat my chow mein, light a candle, get onto the couch and watch a movie while it's raining outside. And then lastly, I got a candle, a Yankee candle. So we've been like, you know, thinking about which candles to get for winter. We do like seasonal candles. I don't know, we just like to play into the vibe of like cozy in winter and in summer. We don't really like candles in summer necessarily, but if you have like something that smells like fresh or whatever, you know, we like that as well. But for winter we like nice candles, because there's nothing that feels more like cozy and comfy than lighting a candle when it's raining outside. So I got this very, very nice flavor of candle. The only thing I don't like about the Yankee candles is I don't really like the branding and stuff of it. But anyway, I got the golden chestnut flavored or scented candle, and it smells like chestnuts or like roasted chestnuts mixed with a little cinnamon, mixed with a little vanilla. So that's like the perfect like winter smell, and yeah, we both like super into it, and that's it. That's all we got. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this grocery haul. I haven't done like one of these like dedicated grocery hauls in a while, and I always have so much fun going through all of it and like, you know, talking about it. I love food and it makes me happy. So yeah, please give the video a thumbs up if this is the kind of thing that you enjoy, because that's how I'll know if I need to, you know, continue making these grocery hauls. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and then I'll see you in next week's vlog. Bye!